South Korea faces an unprecedented crisis, one that has sent shockwaves through the nation and beyond. President Yoon, once a symbol of leadership, is now behind bars, a sight that many thought they would never witness. This is a first in South Korea's history, marking an unprecedented event that has left the nation in a state of disbelief. Never before has a sitting president faced such a situation, creating a political and social upheaval that is felt in every corner of the country. The world watches intently as this democratic nation grapples with the implications of having its leader incarcerated. Yoon's arrest sends shockwaves through South Korea and beyond, affecting not just the political landscape but also the everyday lives of its citizens. It raises questions about the stability of the country as financial markets react and security measures are heightened. The international community expresses concern, with diplomatic channels buzzing and global leaders weighing in on the situation. Will this event weaken South Korea's standing on the global stage? The uncertainty looms large as the nation navigates this crisis. The weight of this situation is immense, casting a shadow over the country's future and its democratic principles. Yoon's detention represents a pivotal moment, a turning point that will be analyzed and debated for years to come. It tests the very foundations of South Korean democracy, challenging the resilience and integrity of its institutions. The coming days and weeks will be crucial, as the nation and the world watch closely to see how South Korea will emerge from this unprecedented crisis. The path to Yoon's arrest began in December 2024. Yoon declared martial law, a drastic measure that shocked the nation and the international community. He claimed a national security threat, citing vague and unsubstantiated reports of an imminent insurrection. This move drew immediate criticism from both domestic and international observers, who questioned the legitimacy of his claims. Many saw it as an attempt to consolidate power and suppress dissent, rather than a genuine effort to protect the nation. Yoon's declaration of martial law was short-lived, lasting only a few days. However, it triggered a series of investigations that would unravel his political career. The Corruption Investigation Office for High-Ranking Officials, or CIO, took the lead in these investigations, focusing on the legality and motivations behind Yoon's actions. They focused on potential abuse of power, scrutinizing every decision and action taken during the brief period of martial law. The CIO alleges that Yoon misused his authority, leveraging his position to intimidate political opponents and silence critics. They claim his martial law declaration was baseless, a pretext to justify a crackdown on opposition forces. They suspect an attempt to silence political opposition and maintain control over the government. This led to a warrant for Yoon's arrest, marking a significant turning point in South Korea's political landscape. On January 15, 2025, authorities took Yoon into custody. The arrest was part of a larger investigation into corruption and financial misconduct. This sent shockwaves through South Korea. The public was both stunned and divided over the news. The Seoul Western District Court held a hearing. The courtroom was packed with media and onlookers. The prosecution presented its case. They laid out detailed evidence and witness testimonies. The court approved the prosecution's request. The judge emphasized the seriousness of the charges. They granted an extension to Yoon's detention. This decision was met with mixed reactions. The court cited concerns about evidence tampering. They believed Yoon might interfere with the investigation. Yoon could now be held for up to 20 days. Yoon has remained defiant throughout the process. He has refused to cooperate with investigators. He denies any wrongdoing and maintains his innocence. His legal team is preparing a defense. They are confident that they can prove his innocence in court. The situation remains fluid. The CIO continues its investigation. They are gathering evidence. They are interviewing witnesses. Yoon's detention could be extended further. If charged and convicted, Yoon faces a lengthy prison sentence. This would have a profound impact on South Korean politics. A power vacuum could emerge. The situation is delicate. South Korea faces a period of uncertainty. The rule of law and democratic processes will be tested. The coming weeks and months will be critical for the nation's future.